Mineral and Petroleum Resources Minister Gwede Mantashe has just concluded his tour of the Tetra Gas project in Virginia in the Free State. This multi-million-dollar project is expected to establish various industries in the Matjhabeng municipality. For more, SABC News reporter Kamogelo Seekoei joins us live now from Welkom. Good afternoon, Kamogelo. Just talk to us about this multi-million rand project.
Well, good afternoon to you and to the viewers. From what we understand, this project is set to really boost the economy of this particular area. We are in Matjhabeng here in Virginia, of course, this morning, where the minister has just concluded his walkabout of this vast project. We heard this morning that, with helium, so many other industries would not exist because it is a gas which the minister actually described as a magic gas that is able to drive so many industries. We do understand as well that this particular project here in Virginia is quite special because it integrates the extraction of liquefied gas as well as helium. But I just want to bring in the minister at this point just to talk to him about his impressions about this project. You've walked out, Minister. You've seen what this project is about. Can you just, for the viewers at home, what can be expected of this project, particularly pertaining to the economic need of this area?
We are here with the CEO of Renergen, who can give you more detailed explanation on the technical aspects of the project. But what is important about it, we're here to see it physically because it has a potential of becoming the biggest helium project in the world. I'm saying potentially because anything that is a deposit is potential until exploited. So this plant is hosting possible biggest helium deposit in the world, and therefore that's a lot of wealth for the country. And it is one of the major onshore gas exploitation projects. So I always make the point that our future as a country depends on our ability to explore and exploit oil and gas. That will make a huge difference in the GDP of the country. So this is quite an important project for us. It's onshore, it's in the middle of the Free State. It's important not only for the area, it's a national project for what it stands for.
Minister, from your department, are you willing, are you ready to actually expedite this project? Because it really looks like it's something that can grow the economy, not only of the Matjhabeng municipality and the Free State province, but the country.
The department has been restructured to mining, mineral and petroleum. And I always explain this painstakingly, that gives us an opportunity to take petroleum, which is oil and gas, and place it in its rightful place. Petroleum is the source of about more than 60% of world energy sources. But when you talk about it, it is always talking as a second fiddle to a small component called renewables, which are about 10%. This is one effort that we must put every energy on it to ensure that petroleum is elevated to its rightful place in the debate about energy in the country.
I think for people watching at home with such a big project, one thing that comes to mind is job opportunities. It doesn't look like there are a lot of people who are employed here. Can you just share in terms of prospects of employment, particularly for the people coming from this area?
You see, this is an area that used to be a gold mining area, which employed a number of people who are lowly skilled and semi-skilled. This project is going to require high-level technical skills which will be developed. But more interesting to me in the presentation was the prospect of linking it to a special economic zone, so that it is not only the project, it should be the zone that creates employment for the area. And if we can get that as a reality, then employment is not only in the project, it is on the multiplier effect of the project in the area economically.
Perhaps last, Minister, one wonders, with so many expectations of a project such as this one, what is the lifespan that is anticipated?
Any deposit has a lifespan. That lifespan, at the point of starting it, running, they will give you the lifespan of the project. And it is not a short-term project, it's a long-term project. It's going to produce helium and gas. That is not a 2-year project, that's a long-term project. So we must expect it to take some years to produce.
That's great. Minister, I'm just going to change topic just for the last question regarding our, the conflict in the Middle East, our readiness in terms of, well, are we going to be able to supply petrol should this conflict escalate?
There's a body called OPEC. OPEC is a collection of all producing countries in the world. And that is where we get our oil. But the reality of the matter is that if that conflict intensified, it's going to push the price of petrol up. And people must expect that it will push the price of petrol up because moving oil is going to be much more difficult and more complex than it was earlier. But I think that war will have to end quicker than later so that the world can be normal. Everybody defaults into talking about Third World War. I don't think prospects of a Third World War are in the immediate. It's not going to happen. People must value life and save life wherever it's possible. There must be peace in the world. Wars don't create prosperity.
Thank you so much, Minister, for your time. That was the Minister of Mineral and Petroleum Resources, Gwede Mantashe, just talking to us about this gas project situated in Virginia in the Free State. We are going to talk to the mayor of the area later on just to find out, what are his own impressions about the project and his plans, of course, for the economic zone that they want to establish in this area. With that, it's back to you.
All right, Kamogelo, thank you very much for that reportage. That's Kamogelo Seekoei out in Welkom for us.